Hey everyone, I'm really glad you could join me today. Today, I'm diving into an intriguing conversation about morality, a topic that shapes our lives in more ways than we often realize. It's a conversation that pits Islamic values against the concept of Western freedom, but it's also about exploring how these two worldviews approach the question of right and wrong. At the core, it's about understanding how different cultures deal with what's considered moral and what's not, and how those beliefs influence the way people live, interact, and build their societies. In many Western countries, personal freedom is a keystone, a foundational value that guides laws, social norms, and even the way people see themselves. It's the freedom to make choices, even if those choices might be seen as morally questionable by others. This means individuals are often encouraged to follow their own path, to decide for themselves what's right or wrong as long as they don't harm others. Things like lifestyle choices, relationships, and personal beliefs, there's a broad spectrum of what's accepted. For some, this openness is liberating, allowing people to express themselves and pursue happiness in their own unique ways. For others, though, it's a slippery slope. The lack of clear boundaries can sometimes lead to confusion or a sense of moral uncertainty, where people struggle to agree on what's truly right or wrong. Now let's look at this from an Islamic perspective, which offers a different but equally compelling approach to morality. Islam places a strong emphasis on moral conduct rooted in teachings from the Quran and the example of the Prophet Muhammad. Here, morality isn't just a personal matter, it's a central part of faith and daily life. It's not just about individual choice or personal preference. It's about a collective responsibility to uphold ethical standards, where the well-being of the community is just as important as the freedom of the individual. The idea here is that when one person strays from the path of morality, the whole community feels it. There's a sense of interconnectedness where everyone's actions matter. It's like how a single piece can change the entire puzzle. Every individual's choices contribute to the bigger picture of society. In Islamic teachings, there's a strong discouragement of anything deemed immoral or corrupt, not to limit people, but to protect the integrity and harmony of the community. It's not about restriction for restriction's sake. Instead, it's about creating a framework where people can thrive together, guided by shared values and mutual respect. It's about striving for a society that reflects shared values and respect, where everyone looks out for one another and works toward the common good. Aiming for a community where everyone can flourish, where safety, trust, and compassion are the norm, not the exception. But here's the kicker. These two approaches aren't necessarily at odds. In fact, they can complement each other in surprising ways. They both aim for the same thing, a good life, a just society, and a sense of belonging for everyone. The paths may differ, but the goal is often shared. Both systems want people to live with dignity, purpose, and happiness. In the end, it comes down to understanding and respecting these differences, and recognizing that each perspective has something valuable to offer. Both systems provide valuable lessons. By learning from each other, we can build bridges and find common ground, even when we disagree. From the West, we learn about the power of choice, the importance of diversity, and the courage to be yourself, even when it's hard. From Islam, we gain insights into the strength of community, the value of moral integrity, and the beauty of living for something greater than ourselves. So, rather than seeing them as clashing forces, maybe, just maybe, they're pieces of a larger puzzle, each one essential to creating a more complete, compassionate world. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I hope this conversation sparked some new thoughts for you. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories, your questions, and your perspectives. What do you think about these perspectives on morality? Do you see more differences or more similarities? How do these ideas play out in your own life? Until next time, take care, stay curious, and keep exploring the world around you.